Hi, it's Mary Clare, Mystics by the Sea, and today is September 19th, and I will have your birthday numerology. Today I pulled the King of Swords. The King of Swords he's a thinker. He needs to take all the emotion, put it over there, and just logically make your decisions. He sees very clear. He's very focused, determined. He's really driven. The King of Swords, he is a very driven and focused man, woman. Okay, it's just a character. It's the character of this suit. It's the swords always represent the struggle and the conflict, and he has learned how to overcome his struggles and his conflicts because he has learned to see very clear truth, and he has learned to speak truth. He has learned to make his decisions from truth, honesty, and really hard work. Like I said, he really puts the emotions over here and he just does what needs to be done because it's the right thing to do and it's the time to do it. All right. So if the King of Swords appears, this is someone who's really learning how to gain mental strength, emotional strength, and learn how to think and come from their place of reason and logic. Like, they're very methodical. They just take one step at a time. They do what needs to be done, and then next and next and next. Okay? All right. They're planners too. They plan as much as the universe allows us to plan, but they also know to make the changes when it has to be made. Okay? All right. And just really determination and hard work, go with the King of Swords. But the biggest thing I always say with the King and the Queen of Swords is seeing clear and truth and honesty and allowing it to create that in your life whenever they both really appear. But the King is like, you really got to do it strong. If it's your birthday, you have the 1 birth number and a 1 personal year, and a 1 is a 1. So a birth number of a 1, their leader, their power, their authority, everything he is trying to be and do for himself. All right, bring his decisions from that place of that. And the ones, I always say, confidence and self-esteem, find them because it's going to be your saving grace. All right, if you don't have that confidence and self-esteem, you really will never reach your full potential. All right, and you'll become very, I always say, and if you don't do that, ones don't like to show the world that they don't know everything. Not all of you, but they don't like to show the world that they don't know everything, that they don't have answers for everything. So they could they could be a little put offish. They could be a little arrogant. Okay, that's how that would come out in them. It's their own insecurities that they're overcompensating for. So the ones have to find their power, authority. They're thinkers, they're creators, they're innovators. They're the daydreamers that make our world. They're the Thomas Edisons. They're the great Alexander Graham Bells. Okay, that's what the 1 is capable of. They're leaders. They can really guide. All right, take a group and make something of it. They have to learn how to work with people, though. All right, and then in 1 year, what are you initiating? Changes. What changes are you initiating this year? What are you starting new? What new beginnings? What new projects? All right, start a new job. Last year was an ending year. So what are you starting new? Initiating, okay, which means it's there. You have to make it happen. All right, make your decision and nothing throws him off. All right, have a great day.